Hello, it's Zombie here, back with an exciting video. What is so special, you ask? Well, as of today, December 10th, 2025, my channel is officially 10 years old. That's right, it has been an entire decade since I created this channel, all the way back in 2015. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who has supported my channel over the years. I know the channel isn't much, but I still want to show my gratitude to all of you. Whether you've only left a comment, a like, or you've just peeked at a video of mine in the past, I want everyone to know that you're all part of what makes this channel possible. So, with that addressed, you're probably wondering why this video even exists to begin with. What does a guy with so few videos over such a long time span gotta say? Well, a lot actually. Since the start of my channel in 2015 and the present time of 2025, my life has changed in so many ways I've never thought possible. And the reality is, there was a lot of projects and ambitious ideas that I have for this channel that simply never came to fruition. There's things like game reviews, modding showcases, and even my own digital projects that I really wanted to share with all of you on the channel, but I sadly just never got a chance to do so. Which is why today I want to take a glance back. I want to give all of you the chance to see what has really been going on over these past 10 years, starting all the way back in 2015. During this time, I had a strong love for a game that shaped much of my creativity. This game was, of course, Minecraft. The hit sandbox survival game really doesn't need an introduction nowadays, but at the time, the game was really storming the world, and it was a popularity wave that I had ridden for a few years by then. With all the buzz of the game, especially on YouTube, I wanted to take a chance at creating and sharing my own Minecraft content. So in late 2015, I created my first ever YouTube channel called XBZombieman1337. And yeah, if you know where the 1337 part comes from, props to you. Anyhow, when my channel was created in December of that year, it wouldn't be until early 2016 that my first video was uploaded, which was, of course, Plants vs. Zombies 2. Yeah, I probably got you with that one. Plants vs. Zombies franchise has always been one I liked, and I used to play it on my DS constantly as a kid. It's also part of my liking for zombies, which had originally come from those games. So yes, while Minecraft was the game that established my YouTube channel, it wasn't the first one to be uploaded. However, that would soon change. Around a week after uploading my first video, I was immediately hit with a copyright strike. My first video was taken down as a result, and it wasn't such a pleasant start to the channel. After the strike, I recall being a bit depressed for a couple days. Since my first video, I did work on fairly hard, even with the limited tools that I had on my new laptop. But coming to the realization that Plants vs. Zombies content was not a good idea, I decided it was time to move along to producing Minecraft videos for the channel instead. Some of these videos included lucky block challenges with my friend Derpwin, as well as a few teaser videos for upcoming maps that him and I were working on at the time. While they did not gain many views or attention, they were still fun to make, and that's really what counted to me at the end of the day. Now, I know there's some of you that may be looking at my channel and going, well, your oldest video is Mario 64, not Minecraft. And yeah, you're right about that, it's not Minecraft. You don't have to kill me. Earlier in the video, you may recall that I mentioned many of my older videos were deleted sometime around 2017 to 2018. And to no surprise, many of those videos were Minecraft related. So they're not around on the channel anymore. Unfortunately, the drive that stored those videos died on me back in 2021. So that content is lost forever, for better or worse. Throughout 2016 and into 2017, I continued uploading videos every few months. Most of it was Minecraft content, but there were some other games like Super Mario 64 that were in the mix as well. which leads into this video here. This is still the oldest one around on the channel, and was uploaded all the way back in 2017. It was just a recording test for a special version of Mario 64 known as Net 64. This version of the game allowed for online multiplayer and new characters that were not in the original game. And yeah, the audio is trash, the colors are also not quite correct, but these were just quirks of me still learning how to use OBS Studio at the time. I was also planning a channel revival at the time, as mentioned in the video's description. However, I also disabled comments on the video for some reason. Honestly, I don't remember what was going on at this time with the channel, but the reality is that it wouldn't be until many years later that my next upload came around. It wasn't until 2020 that my first modding video would be uploaded, multiple years after my Mario 64 video. Fire Koopa Bay was a custom level I created for New Super Mario Bros. Wii using the Reggie-Love editor. I mentioned this modding tool because it's one I've had a long time interest in since I was a kid. I even remember reading things all about it on the Red Hat Cafe back on my Wii's internet browser. Anyhow, with the proper tools in hand and a good knowledge of modding the Wii to this point, I decided to create a new level themed around a volcanic coast. Using custom tile sets, music, and combinations of gimmicks from World 4 and World 8 of the base game. All while going for a more lengthier level than what official editors like Super Mario Maker could handle. Overall, it's not my favorite level I've created, but Fire Koopa Bay does remain the most viewed video on my channel, being the only one to surpass 1,000 views. Though, I guess that's just how it goes sometimes. Summer of the same year, I uploaded a short meme video of a scene from Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. This video was simply just a jab at Sonic's 15th anniversary, which is considered by many to be mediocre due to the games released alongside it. I really don't have much to say about this video, other than if you get it, you get it. Holiday 2020 saw the release of my first ever Christmas special. Snowspike Summit was a custom level I created for New Super Mario Bros. DS. It was themed around snowy mountains with a touch of a holiday aesthetic. After looking back at my previous level, I wanted to aim for something more ambitious. Custom tile sets, music, backgrounds, camera control, all of it was there, all in an attempt to make the level stand out more than ever before. Heck, the level length was longer than that of Fire Koopa Bay, even if only by a little. Regardless, all these things, the video still underperformed in comparison to my previous level, which I do find rather odd, considering that Snowspike's Summit is superior in many ways. I'd also like to mention that the pinned comment of the video, where I talked about a third custom level for New Super Mario Bros. U, as well as the downloads for these levels, well, reality is, all those files were on the same drive as my old videos. The levels I showcased so far are simply left as videos on the channel and don't exist anymore. So yeah, don't ever expect these levels to be released. Into 2021, I started to really work on more projects, especially with my good friend TC. This is where the idea of the Sonic 2 playthrough that we both did had come from, which was entirely recorded on original hardware using an HDMI converter, my capture card, and a whole other mess of cables. Anyhow, two of us actually recorded the entire playthrough in one session together amongst a bit of a mess room of cables, but since the original recording was very long, I decided to split it into multiple parts instead. So the result was 5 different parts on my channel. Now, yes, we could have done this through netplay, but I feel there's still a certain charm to local co-op that made this playthrough just that bit more fun. Now, in late 2021, I had uploaded a video titled Save This Planet, which on the surface just looked like my long overdue return to Minecraft videos. However, this video was a part of something much bigger. At the time, I was running my own Minecraft server known as Pixelmon Abound. As the name suggests, this was a Pixelmon modded Minecraft server. You very likely never heard about it because it was a private server for friends and invites only. I've never really spoke about it much on the channel outside of this video, but I really wanted to push Minecraft modding into creating something unique and original, all while fitting into this world I had created for my friends and I. The result of that was none other than a game of mine called Save This Planet. Now, originally the game was supposed to tie into Pixelmon Abound directly, though when I started getting deeper into development, it slowly became its own distinct game. And I was very proud of this. I had created it all within Minecraft itself just using the mods and plugin knowledge that I had gained over the years, or experimented at the time. I wanted to share it with everyone so that they could really see or even experience it for themselves. Now, the original title for this video had episode 1 in it, which in hindsight was not the greatest choice for YouTube, because it sounds like this thing was supposed to be part of some series or the like. But no, the episode 1 part of Save This Planet was because the game was originally split into 2 in-game parts. Episode 1 was released in 2021, which is what the video covers, while Episode 2 was planned for 2022, but was ultimately cancelled. Regardless, Save This Planet has definitely become an important part of this channel. It's really the first 3D game of mine that I've created, along with help from others and my friend TC especially. But it was really fun watching my friends make their way through this crazy alien themed game I had made, and also watching them die to the chase sequence over and over again. Of course, though, this game would extend its reach further in the future than I had imagined at the time. 2022. So, just a few months after I had closed Pixelmon Abound, I opened a new server called Minehunt Express, which would be the final Minecraft server I'd ever host. Essentially, this server was to only last 1 month, with a weekly mini event. So, 1 month meant 4 events. Ooh. Now, you may be wondering why the only video of the server I have says event number 4. And to be honest, I just didn't have enough time or energy to upload the previous server events. I wrote in event number 4 to be the one that really wowed everyone though. And this was really the only event on the server to include a story element of sorts. It brought old characters like Zombie and JoJo against this new interdimensional threat known as Smudge. It also brought a character known as Zombrick back for another appearance. And I get it. You're totally confused about what I just said, which is why I highly encourage you to take a look at the server page on my website. More info about that later in the video. Minehunt Express was it though. It was the finale to all the years of server work I had done. It was the chance for me to really push the limits of what Minecraft could do through the use of mods and plugins. And frankly, I'm just happy that it all worked out in the end. It was truly an ending to an era of my life that I will never forget. Now, we're not quite done with 2022 yet. As the holidays came near, it came to my mind that 2021 never had a Christmas special. So TC and I decided to do another playthrough together, but this time as a holiday special. We decided to play a newer holiday special through NetPlay. For those of you not familiar, this is simply a hack of New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which was created by the acclaimed newer team, who I am still waiting on Plus after all these years. Despite the hack only taking half an hour to complete, I think Newer really cooked here for limiting themselves to just one theme. Regardless, this video didn't grab nearly as much attention as my previous holiday specials did, which admittedly isn't too surprising since the modding scene for New Super Mario Bros. Wii has kind of been all over the place in the past decade. Now for the moment I'm sure that many of you have been waiting for. On August 30th this year, I dropped a teaser for my latest project, Save This Planet: The Voxel Ventures. It's a reimagined retelling of the Save This Planet story, which will expand beyond what the original game had to offer. The game's being rebuilt from ground up on the Roblox engine, and features brand new visuals, a new combat systems, and platform mechanics that were not found in the original game. While there haven't been any updates since the original teaser, I can assure you that my team and I are working slowly but steadily on creating a solid foundation for the ventures ahead. Starting with the new year, expect more updates as we progress further in development towards the launch of Beta 1 sometime in 2026. Subscribe ahead of time if you're interested. And hey, you may see some familiar faces appear sooner than you think. For now though, we thank you for your patience and look forward to sharing more of our work with all of you in the future. And with that, a decade is done. It's hard to believe it's been 10 whole years since this channel came about. I'm glad I got a chance to take y'all down memory lane. And even if you've only watched a few of my videos or have never heard me at all, I hope that you all enjoyed taking a ride with me on the crazy coaster this past decade has been. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about myself or the servers featured in it, like Pixelmon Abound, Minehunt Express, or just see even more recent works of mine, I highly encourage you to check out my website, Zombies Archives. It just got a fresh coat of paint this year, and I think you will all really enjoy it. Link in the description. I'd also like to mention my music channel, XBZ Music. This was a channel of mine created back in 2016 and is the place where I upload all my music related videos. Unlike my main channel, this channel has been my most successful on YouTube. It has the greatest amount of videos I've uploaded by far. While I haven't uploaded on it in a while, more content is planned for it in 2026. This includes OSTs from Save This Planet: The Voxel Ventures. So yeah, I also nudge you all to check that out as well. With that said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. This was a tough one to get out, especially since uni is coming to a close and I've been rather busy. So I do apologize if any mistakes came through. I'm looking forward to updating much of my socials in 2026, including this channel. Though for now, I wish you all a great holiday season and catch you all next time.